We love a moist pocket.
Love moist pockets. A nice, warm, moist pocket.
Can't go wrong with that.
No.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest, as you can see, the one and only Courtney Act.
Hi everyone. Hi Tom.
I know.
Mwah.
Very, I like that, very formal.
Yeah.
I don't often have a lady in the kitchen with me.
Well, I'll try not to get hair in the food.
Yeah, no, hopefully we'll be able to make some special blueberry muffins. And why are they special?
Because they're vegan. Because I'm a vegan.
Yeah, we've got all these different ingredients. There's lots of things in front of us, but the things that you're going to need are 1/3 cup packed light brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of unsweetened smooth applesauce, 1/3 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of fresh or frozen blueberries, 1/2 cup of plain soy milk yogurt, but you can use coconut yogurt too, and 2 tablespoons of turbinado sugar, or cane sugar basically, just to sprinkle on top. According to the instructions, we need to be mixing together the dry ingredients in here, the wet ingredients in there, then combine them and get them in the oven. But first we need to put the oven on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or for
We don't know, because we're from the Commonwealth where we use Celsius,
Yes.
where 0 is freezing and 100 is boiling, which makes perfect sense, but
a lot of sense.
but 300 and what? Fahrenheit?
350 Fahrenheit, but that means 180 degrees Celsius.
Is this
Wait, so this is in
Oh,
Fahrenheit.
this is in Fahrenheit. Oh, that's fine.
Okay, but for all the Brits out there, it's 180 degrees Celsius.
Don't put your oven on 350 degrees Celsius.
I don't even know if that's possible,
because
is it?
you'll die. Yeah.
You'll
I don't
burn
think
the
it
place
is. I don't think
down.
it goes that high.
I don't know. Right, so
I want to know what this is first.
that is vanilla extract.
Oh, I thought it was soy sauce, but then I thought, no, it's probably not soy
It's
sauce.
definitely not soy sauce.
I'm doing it for the camera up here.
Oh wow, you're using all the angles.
Yeah, if you find any 30-inch hairs in your muffins,
It's me.
they're yours.
Yeah, definitely one, definitely mine. Right, okay, so I'm gonna chuck the flour in through the sieve here, but then, oh gosh, let's see if we can sieve this in. I always find sieves really weird. Like usually, if I'm baking on my own, it all just goes in.
I'm here baking on my own.
Oh, look at that.
I'm in the kitchen cooking some muffins. Oh.
That's another thing. I got looked at really weird today when I was trying to find these paper muffin cases.
Why?
I went into all these different places and they were like, no, we don't sell them here. And I'm like, at every grocery store in the UK, you get muffins.
You were saying muffin, not cupcake?
I said cupcake cases, muffin cases, and they were like, yeah, we've got them. And they were taking me to like the tray.
Oh. What do you call? I don't know. America's
I don't know what they're called
strange and
either.
wonderful land.
Oh, look at that. All sorted in there with that. Now I don't think we can sieve the sugar.
Sieve the sugar.
That's just gonna go in.
Plop.
And then this is the baking powder and salt.
Did you sip that?
We can sieve it, why not? It went right through anyway, didn't it? Bit of the salt, just chuck it in anyway. We'll whisk it together, get all the dry ingredients going. Do you want to have a whisk?
Okay.
We'll give it a whisk, give it a whirl. Look at that, all
Okay,
coming
I've got
together.
Good sturdy wrists.
Good.
From
That's
touch
all right.
typing.
Touch typing?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Touch typing.
Oh, touch typing.
What do you call that?
I don't know, typing? Yeah. I don't know what the difference between typing and touch typing is. I feel like I'm really good at one-hand texting.
Oh, okay. Touch typing is where you put your fingers on like A, S, D, F, semi, L, K, J, and you would have to like... Did you never learn how to touch type?
See, I never learned how to touch tape. And
Are you one of these?
Lance can type and look at me while he's typing. I'm use this finger and do it. But I can type quickly.
And you can dive.
I can dive.
That's a skill.
I can touch dive.
Can't touch dive.
Touch my toes and dive at the same time.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
So that's my skill. Right, now we're gonna get the wet ingredients going. We've gotta get it. We don't want it to be too dry, so we've got to
Nice, moist.
moist, wet ingredients. This is almond milk,
Almond milk.
but you can use soy milk as well if you wanted to.
Soy milk makes me gassy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, we
I
don't
have to
need
take a
that.
digestive enzyme if I eat soy milk.
Ooh.
Drink soy milk. I don't
Really?
know if it was in a muffin, if that would still make me gassy.
If it's been cooked out,
Yeah, maybe
maybe.
it changes. What's this one?
That is vegetable oil. So going in with the vegetable oil. And then we've also got in the fridge some yogurt, which I'm going to get out right now because I don't quite have it out with me.
This looks like
It looks like it's curdling.
like art.
It does, doesn't it? I'm going to get this out of the fridge. These blueberries are frozen. They don't need to be frozen. They can be fresh too, but frozen for some reason they just hold together a little bit better and they don't go just like complete to mush. You've got like a bit of something there. So then we got to go in with the vanilla.
Vanilla extract.
Ooh, maybe you can give it a bit of a scrape and get it going.
Vanilla
I know.
extract.
It's like normally vanilla extract in the UK is like really thin.
Yeah, like an
Here-
alcohol tincture.
Yeah, but like here it was like thick.
Look at us, two
We're like-
Commonwealth members trying to muddle our way through the United States cooking system.
Yeah, sometimes there's just too much choice in America. Do you
Yeah.
find like
Oh,
there's so many things and it's like you've got every single ingredient, every kind of flour, every kind of sugar, but then you can't find muffin cases in the baking section. Or cupcake cases. Anyway, yeah. So right, applesauce in. So I don't want to get this just reminds me of like baby food.
This is what you'll be feeding your
Yeah,
baby
exactly.
very soon.
The baby will be having applesauce. Although my cousin, his little daughter, literally loves applesauce. But it's like not really a thing in the UK.
Isn't it? What about
I mean,
with
people
pork?
eat it. Yeah, I guess it is. I'm just not a big fan of pork and applesauce and all that jazz, you know.
Are you gonna be like making your babies like food fresh kind of thing?
I'd like to think I'd try.
Yeah.
But you say that you always have good intentions at the beginning, and then all of a sudden you decide, oh my goodness, I have no time, and I want to just the most convenient thing, right?
I used to be really optimistic about everything, like too optimistic. And what I've realized is, now this might not sound right when I first say it, but let me get it out.
You can explain it, yeah.
You're better off being, I think, realistic
Yes.
or having low expectations, not low expectations like in a negative like way, but like you think like, oh my god, I'm gonna be the best dad ever, I'm gonna like cook all this food. But if you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna see how it goes, and then you get there and you cook the food, then you're like, oh, yes, winning.
Yeah.
But like if you set out to cook the food and then you realize that like being a parent is way more than you
Difficult,
anticipated it was,
exactly.
then you like feel down on yourself.
Right, now we've got to whisk the wet ingredients together. I don't know if they'll go for it, but I don't know if the wet ingredients are going to taste all that good.
It's just yogurt.
Okay. Oh, that looks interesting, doesn't it? It's a bit
Like a custard?
yeah, I guess you could call it a custard. I mean, it does look a bit like a custard. Right. An unlicked one. Right.
Oh, unlicked.
Unlicked.
Oh, 'cause I licked it. Sorry.
Right, now we're going to I think we put the wet ingredients into the dry, but folding it in. Do you know how to fold?
Yes, I know how to tuck and I know how to fold.
Really?
Yes.
Fantastic. I can tuck too.
Can you? Have you tucked before?
Yeah, I
Oh,
tuck
different
every
kind of
day.
tuck,
Dive
right.
and tuck.
I tuck every day
too. Got you there.
You did get me there.
Right, okay, I'm going to put in a little bit of
Mother
this.
tucker.
Mother tucker. Right.
I feel like your channel is like PG.
Subliminal.
Subliminal,
They
yeah.
love, yeah.
Humor for everybody.
Like Disney
apparently.
films.
Yeah.
You know?
Am I
Yeah, folding it in. Fold it.
Oh no, now I feel
That's
like
it.
I'm gonna fail at folding.
Until it's
You're
combined.
judging my folding.
No, you go for
Am I
it.
doing this okay?
Fantastic. It's like you've folded all your life.
I feel like I'm like overcompensating with my fold. Have
Right, I'm gonna
put
put in
my-
a bit more.
Okay. Oh, you haven't
Give
put
it
it
a
all
bit
in yet.
more.
I was like,
No.
that's really dry.
I'm like, oh no. Put some more oil in.
Can I just stir?
Yeah, just
How
give
is
it-
stirring different to folding?
Folding keeps more air in the mixture.
Okay. I'm going
Apparently,
back
to make
folding.
it fluffier. I think that's the case anyway. There you go. Now we're going to go in with a bit more of it. Right. I was hoping it's going to like start looking, yeah, go for it. Hoping it's going to start looking a little bit more moist. Because right now it's looking quite dry, isn't
A
it?
lot of people don't like the word moist.
I feel like when people say it, they just really emphasize it a bit too much.
Moist.
That's the issue. It's like a,
I don't have any problem with the
there's
word
nothing better than
moist.
like a moist cake though, is there? Like, But realistically, you don't want a dry cake. You want it to
Definitely
be
don't want a
moist.
dry cake.
You need it to be moist, or it's not good for anyone.
Moist.
Oh.
How are we
It's gonna be the
with
title,
subliminal?
the moist vegan
Yeah.
cupcakes. Okay, it's starting to... No.
Because I feel like I'm gonna ruin it.
No, I think it's starting to look more
That's what I was gonna do.
cakey. Yeah, you know, getting it all off
That
the
looks
side.
moist. Moister.
More moist, moisty
More
moist. Right, okay, because then I feel like we then put in the... You know, regardless of this, when we try these at the end, we're going to say they taste good, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I mean... Right, let's see if we can get these blueberries in. I feel like there's a lot of blueberries here. But there's 2 cups, so if we fold them in... It's
Always
gonna-
wash your hands before cooking, kids.
It's absolutely... Also, with the frozen blueberries, they get all over your hands. But, oh, it's starting to look good now. It's starting to look like a...
Bit of colour to it.
Yeah, it's got like the... I think the dough or the mixture, whatever you want to call it, is going to be like purple too.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it looks... It kind of feels a bit bread-like.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I've got all the ingredients in there. So, you know, fingers crossed. I feel like we just need to now mix it into... It's like a real effort, this. Okay, right.
Really put your
Now,
back into it.
we're gonna get this and split it across the muffin cases. Right, so if we have our little tray of lined little cupcake things,
Anti-liners.
panty liners, get them in there, and have a little dollop of the moisture. Because usually on my channel I do like healthier versions of, whereas this is just loaded with...
If you want to make the healthier version of this, you can eat half.
Exactly. Half the muffin equals half the calories, so
Yeah.
you can eat twice as much.
Exactly.
So...
Dust, anyone?
Exactly. Dust.
Dust.
Oh,
Anyone?
dear.
Dust.
So did you watch Little Britain then?
Yeah, of course.
Was that a thing, like, were you in Australia then, or were you in
Yeah,
America?
in Australia.
Okay, because I
It's
feel
very
like
popular there.
Americans would not get that sense of humour.
No. Oh, you know what else? When I was in Big Brother, when I came out,
Yeah.
Matt Lucas had been tweeting me.
Oh my goodness.
He tweeted something, and then I tweeted him back, and then he DM'd. He slid into my DM.
Oh.
Hi, Matt. Oh, he lives around here.
Does he?
Yeah. He was like, oh, when you're back to LA, we should catch up. Oh, I'm glad I remembered that. I think he lives with Rebel Wilson as well.
I'm trying some of this batter because hot spot.
Yeah, I'm trying not to scrape the edges too hard just so I can lick the bowl.
Exactly. Lance is very much similar with that. He's a bowl licker, put it that way. You go for it, lick it. Lick to your heart's content. Because now we can sprinkle this with a little bit of sugar on top, and I think this makes like the top like crunchy or something. You just
I can't
keep
hear you
going.
licking the bowl.
Keep licking the bowl. The bowl needs to be licked. It's gonna be like... I was actually quite surprised by that batter because I thought it was gonna be like a little bit like dry, but the more, I feel like the blueberries are gonna really like give it that moistness that we're after.
And they're a bit frozen now as well, so once they cook, they'll get
They'll
more
defrost
moist.
and be moister. More
little,
moist.
little pockets of moist.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Yeah,
We love a moist pocket.
love moist pockets. A nice, warm, moist pocket.
Can't go wrong with that.
No.
Yeah, right, I think that's enough sugar on the top of these because I don't want to give everyone diabetes at home. Not that any of you are going to be eating them. Oh dear.
Shout out to all of our diabetes.
Yeah, my mum's diabetic,
Uh-huh.
so again, she's one of those ones that's diabetic and will only eat half the cake and feel like I'm going to tell some secrets about my mum now.
Do you cook for your mum?
I do cook for my mum, but she also is a secret eater.
Oh, right.
I've gone before into a sock drawer, which you should never do into your
No,
mum's sock drawer.
should
Never go in your mum's
I'm worried
sock
about
drawer.
where this is going.
Yeah, you never know what you might find. But in this case, I found angel cake. She hides cakes around the house. Yeah.
Wow. That's
I
like
know.
Homer Simpson hiding beer
Yeah.
around the house.
So he hides cakes around the house. But
She hides cakes.
she hides cakes. Yeah, not Homer Simpson.
No.
But I think we're ready to put these in the oven.
Okay.
Are we ready for this? We're going to put these in the oven for 20 to 24 minutes. The key is, when you put something in it, preferably a knife, into the top of it, you pull it out and it'll be clean, which is what we're after.
Okay.
A moist, clean cake.
Yep. So the water runs clear.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you can take them out and eat them. Let's go in with the cake.
Yay!
Right, here we go.
Don't worry, my hair's human. It won't go in flames.
Oh yeah. Right, okay, 20 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do a... Hey Siri, set a timer for 22 minutes.
Okay, 22 minutes and counting.
Your Siri's British.
Is yours Australian? Really?
Hey Siri, set a timer for 22 minutes.
Your timer is set for 22 minutes.
Wow, I like that.
I don't know who to text.
Maybe I'll check. Maybe I'll change it to like. Maybe I'll change it to Australian.
You can change it to whatever you want. You can. They have like all sorts of accents.
Really?
You can change it to another language, but if you don't speak the language, that's probably confusing.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit confusing. Right, should we? Let's clean up and get ready for these moist cakes to come out of the oven. I say.
I'm cleaning. Putting my
Clean it.
I'm putting my hard work in.
So, fresh out of the oven of our lovely moist muffins, and we've just been chatting while they've been cooking over on Courtney's channel about all kinds of things.
Yes. Tom dresses to the left and votes left.
We've talked about out people in sport,
We've talked about voting in the midterms, America.
all kinds of lovely
Yeah.
and hard-hitting but
Yeah.
fun topics.
Yeah.
So-
Important topics.
Exactly, important topics.
And we were interrupted several times by our timer going off to check them because we were
Yes.
waiting to see if the water ran clear on these muffins by sticking in a knife and seeing if there was any residue.
No residue now.
There's no now.
I'm gonna like chop this in half because I feel like it might still be a little bit warm.
Yeah.
So, to save any kind of face burning issues.
You know how you said you like to make things healthier?
Oh, wow. Look at those delicious blueberries drizzling everywhere. Right, should we have a little try?
Yes.
They're quite warm, so beware. Especially with the blueberries, they could drizzle and get a bit warm.
I think for the sake of the thumbnail, you should feed me and I should feed you.
Yeah,
Is that alright?
yeah. I just put mine in my mouth a little bit.
Alright.
There you go. Wow, they really are moist.
They're very moist.
They're way better than I thought they were going to be.
They're almost like
Brownie, but not.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think that will they get not less moist, but kind of less moist as they cool
they cool.
down.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
They're kind of. I'm going to take them all out because I feel like they're going to be good. I feel like they're going to be good. You
There's
should try
genuine
them.
excitement in your voice.
I am, because I
think you're a
genuinely
good
thought
actor.
there was going to be some disastrous thing where I was going to be like, oh, these are really good.
This is what I was talking about being a realist, right?
Yeah.
If you would have been like, I was going into like cooking being like, this is going to be amazing. And then I'm like, oh, it's a bit awkward. But you went into it with a little trepidation and now you're pleasantly
Surprise.
surprised.
Realists. 21st century realists.
Boom.
And now we have lovely muffins here to enjoy for our moist muffin delight.
Yes.
So there we have our lovely blueberry muffins. I'm very proud of them and they are moist and lovely and delicious. And if you like this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Courtney over on her channel, or the description, will be down in the bottom. And if you're still watching right now, we're doing like an experiment because most people switch off by this point. So if you are still watching, comment moist in the comments.
Moist.
And
M-O-I-S-T. Moist.
comment that, and then we'll know that you've watched to the end.
Yes.
That you're the true
Or you
YouTuber
you
watchers.
left the room and you went
And
to
they
the
came
toilet
back, and
you
they came back.
Oh no, but then you
And this
won't
might
have
be
written
autoplay.
moist.
No,
That's why you have to write moist, so then we know that you're
Yeah.
still watching. Right.
you're still watching.
I get it.
So, cheers.
We're getting another one.
No, we're just gonna cheers.
Cheers.
You know, and we'll see you later. Bye.